Alrighty, it looks like we're probably maybe alive. But the only way to be absolutely sure is to go double check. Let's refresh a couple of pages here. And let's make sure... Alright, I've got mic, I've got audio. We should be about ready to get started. Alright. So, today's order of business is we're going to be finishing the Penacony storyline. So what we're basically going to be doing here is I'm going to get started. We're going to go wrap up and figure out what all everyone's been up to since the glorious ending that we had before. Looks like I still have a world quest left over. I'll get to that here a little later. We'll go talk to Mr. Blue and finish that out. But right now it's time to go and say farewell to Penacony. So wake up in the dream pool, find yourself back in the real Reverie Hotel, or so they say. According to March, you've really woken up this time. Stellaron was conveniently sealed while we were out cold, and all the major lineages are dealing with the aftermath. Said that the families invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as a witness for an important meeting. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Navigation. I don't know what this does. Does it take me to the map? Alright. So what we'll do... I don't want to teleport directly to it, so we'll teleport here and we'll walk to where the quest starts. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
So, I'm going to be using, for the duration of this quest, my new Firefly team. Got her kind of built. Not really fully. I was ill-prepared for this banner. Alright, so, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started.
Wake up! Wake up!
I don't wanna. Oh, I should turn on my auto.
Hey! Wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Why is there an echo? This conversation is such deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony.
That'd have been sad.
I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
What happened to the Stellaron? Where are the others? You have dark circles under your eyes. Yeah, where's everyone else?
They've already left, leaving this kind-hearted girl to wake you up. You owe her big time.
Well, thanks, Marge.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
Okay.
Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Everyone's waiting for me, but you said they abandoned us and you were the only one left to wake me up. Let's see. Talk to March 7th and get ready to set off. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't really bring any luggage with me, so this is fine.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
But how do we know it's really reality? Ooh, I have questions. What's the Radiant Feldspar?
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony.
Ah, so does that mean we're
The Iris
VIPs
sends
now?
a bunch of souvenirs, fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Yeah, we might be. Tell me
The
more.
Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
Are these just the conversation options that I didn't get before?
Statement was like, the charm. Now all the major lineage.
Uh-huh. Okay. What happened to you in Enna's dream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream.
Mm-hmm.
I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories.
A tentacle?
But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
Oh?
And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece
So
of
March's scary memory stuff obviously protected her a bit.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Oh, everyone's okay. Well, let's go. It's everyone's favorite monster bar. It's a lot of loading. Well, the game isn't frozen because that's still moving. Oh my god, it's Firefly!
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Oh, just a heads up. You're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
You're still a
And this
fugitive.
time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
Yeah.
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so maybe this
No
is a point of
problem,
view
Miss
shift.
Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
What is with you and bugging
Well,
the
you
Genius
know, the
Society?
script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know
Gotta
better about
go.
fashion than I do.
Gotta go shopping for Kafka.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
That doesn't seem her style.
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just
He
worried
didn't
about
say
me.
it, but I felt like he
Relax,
wanted to say it.
Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
Every single day.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Willie?
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see,
Hey, Casey, how's it going? Yeah, it has been a bit.
I've added new footnotes to my destiny.
Yeah, I've been a bit busy, so haven't been doing Topaz's point of view. Ooh. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Meanwhile, on the Radiant Feldspar.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet.
Big
It'll be a
boss
while
hasn't
before the
arrived
conference
yet.
Starts, I'm afraid.
Ah, you finished college? Very nice.
Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference.
Nah,
Didn't
luxury
expect them to
airships
go
are
with
where
luxury
all the
airships.
business happens, Topaz.
About this, Director.
Come on.
I've asked around. This airship named the Radiant Feldspar belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew.
True.
The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
I like the moving
Right.
background.
This conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance.
Of course I
beforehand.
pulled for Firefly. Why would I
This
not?
influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
There's still stuff going on in the background.
Your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please
Oh, hi,
remind her to
TC.
be
How's it
cautious
going?
and watch out for any traps.
You're gonna save for Sunday? Well,
Thank you
I
for
do
the
hope
reminder,
that they
but I
decide
don't
Sunday
think
should
that
be
will be
playable.
necessary.
Because I know
When
some
she's at the
people were
table,
saving
it's the others
for
who should be
Sunday,
cautious.
and yeah, it'd be a shame
tell
if he
everyone
just
on our team to
doesn't
stay
end up
focused on
showing
their
up.
tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing.
One more thing.
Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Don't call her Big Boss.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
No, I'm not against anybody. I'm just saying that, you know, some of us have been waiting for people who will obviously be playable eventually. Like, say, you know, a certain robotic member of the Genius Society who is constantly teased. But we haven't seen yet. Numby, you've already run off. No. Please do not talk about any leaked content in my chats or anything. I'm a strict on-release only sort of guy. Topaz. Your trotter is underwater. Numby. Numby, are you good? This water's so noisy. Can I not interact? Okay. So right now Numby is busy drowning, and I can't interact with those just yet. Talking about last patch, the boss fight previous. Didn't we kill him? Well, no, that wasn't actually the train though. That was a representation of Robin counter-tuning and mixing the power of the harmony with the spirit of Trailblaze. I just realized that there's a lot of Warp Trotters. So Numby is drowning in a pool. Those two are doing a piggyback ride. There's even one all the way up there. Hello, are you good, sir? A lot of Warp Trotters. Yeah, all we did was dispel the manifestation of the harmony in the form of the Eternal Choir. Such a pity. There's so many balloons to pop. Okay, I can explore later. We'll just do story stuff. Alright, fine, Numby. I'll open the box. You know what? This is great. This is a chance for people to see Numby in action if they skipped Topaz twice for some reason. Take the elevator to B1 VIP. Man, I do enjoy having Topaz.
Figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Do I want to listen to these people now or talk to them later? Well, you know what? We'll listen. Wants me to take a look at that. Frazzled Lodger. Shadow of a bug. A bug. What kind of bug? You know, I don't like bugs. Not in this game. Bugs are bad. Ugh. Said can't say leaks here, but it's not a story leak. Nah, I'm pretty tapped out. I got bullied by Robin, Topaz's light cone, now Firefly. I'm spent. I don't have anything left. My Jader's gone. I'll show you. Yeah, I got nothing. It's game over. I gotta wait for a while. Numby, eat a donut.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Actually, what does Numby eat?
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Wait, are we in the dream or are we awake? I guess we have to. I guess the ship would be in the dream. 80-ish pulls. Yeah. Alright, do we give Numby a potato fry sundae, an oat cake roll, or a float disc burger? I don't know, it's a tough choice. I feel like Numby's maybe not a burger guy. Go with cake? Okay.
Numby!
We'll feed him sweets. Numby liked that. Wait, maybe. Maybe not. You okay, Numby? Why are you uncomfortable?
Ooh, oops, not to your liking, huh?
Aww.
Sorry. I'll treat you to a nice meal once we get back to reality.
No, I'm sad. I wonder if he would have liked one of the options. This matters grave repercussions. Cancellation of the Charmony Festival. They probably won't let him bend to the acquisition. Okay. Alright, so they're talking about the possibility of the IPC taking over. Numby. Numby, my lad. Numby, where are you go- Numby, come back! Where are you going, Numby? Alright, so note to self, there's a chest at the top of the stairs. Family's attendant. Alright. You know what? Sure. We'll run upstairs real fast, and then I'll talk to people. Oh, gosh, Numby. Numby, we were trying to...
Hard work pays off.
No, don't run off again. Where are you going? Stop it. I will clear these chests so Numby calms down.
Free stuff.
No! How are you finding these? Good, he got stuck. Now where are you running off to? Hang on. There's a chest down here under the stairs, and you first ran 3 floors above us to get the other chest. What is your problem? Alright, let's talk to the family's attendant.
Madame. What can I do for you?
You can tell me what's wrong with
Hello.
my pig.
Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor
I
to
feel like
assist
you should have been told what the
Radiant
important
Feldspar
people
is
showing
owned
up
by
look
Mr.
like.
Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family.
Thinks I need to get more
Mr.
steps in.
Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago.
Isn't this in a
And it has
dream?
been
What do you mean you
sailing
spent
across
money
the 12
building it?
hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Sails
so
across-
it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly
Odie-
decorated.
There's a lot about the
Indeed.
economy of Penacony that
Mr.
makes
Alfalfa
no
has
sense to me.
impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Feldspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent
Reverberation?
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the
When they
previous
say
reverberation,
reverberation,
the Radiant Feldspar had to suspend its voyage.
do they mean
temporarily.
when
Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape
Aventurine got
have been resolved. However,
got clobbered?
due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed.
yeah, due to
So-
certain things.
Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Feldspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Is this ship as
Well,
big
that
as the
would
Grand
meet
Theater?
family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Alright. Oh, well, I know what those are. I've seen those before.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
I've heard that voice before, too.
Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
You're right, Numby.
Huh? What are these?
They are suspicious.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
I already heard
My
you.
Safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
He meets?
According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Has anyone tried pressing
What
it?
will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death.
Are they?
Anyway, the family will
What?
deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
What if I want to touch the buttons? Yes, Numby, what is it?
Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end?
Nope.
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves?
Are they still hounding you about that?
Understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
What do you want?
Exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh, hey, it's Big Boss.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times. It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you. You're still so formal, aren't
I
you?
feel like she's a bad guy.
Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam. I'm sorry.
I think it's the hat. Her hat's
It
too
might
big.
take some
Gotta
time
be
to get
bad.
used to that. After all, you are a senior. Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error.
No room for
As sharp
error.
as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
Just in case I haven't, why don't you tell me
Old
anyway?
Oki has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
Ah.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
Nope, not a clue.
If we can reach some sort of agreement with Old Odie beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit. Exactly. And the hidden benefit is
Hidden
that
benefit?
as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest.
Yeah, so about that, they're not very
As long
on the
as
same
influence of
page.
Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone. After the downfall of the Oak family, Old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior.
Isn't Old Odie called Old Odie because he's, like, literally one of the originals?
That's exactly why we need to
Like, he's been
handle conflicts
around
following an agreed
since
upon
the family
strategy.
took over Penacony?
It's like playing a game of
Pretty
chess,
sure, I'd have to check.
where every move needs to be carefully thought out. Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Strike.
Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
Yeah, just a little.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor.
Supporting
Remember,
actor?
Our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and we're going to tear it
Wait,
wide
I.
open.
It wasn't that small. He opened an actually rather large rift, if I'm remembering correctly. Blam!
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
Open the door. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, fancy.
Welcome
Look at this
aboard,
guy.
my
He's like a weird dwarf
Radiant
genie.
Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
What? I take it back. He's like a dwarf genie leprechaun. Why are we in walk mode? Oh, now I can run.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
Really?
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony.
I guess, yeah, true. He is a merchant, technically.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy
Can we get
talking
playable
to
characters
smart
with
people.
majestic beards like
We
that?
don't have to beat around the bush. We can just
You obviously know how to make them. It's right there. Beard.
Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely.
I didn't know
Those
Pepeshi
few
could grow
words
beards.
represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example.
Who's not showing up?
Great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive.
10 Amber Eras? Damn,
Let's assume
dude's
your
old.
assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences.
There's a box.
However, perhaps you
It's
don't
right
know
there.
much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced
They
with
put it right there just so that you could see it in this cutscene.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
All ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to
The chest
dissuade
moved
the
further away.
Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
Oh.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
Ooh. Shots fired.
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help
Oh,
Penacony
shit.
take a significant step forward.
He's gonna
by
go for an initial
self-listing
public
and
offering.
Going public.
Going public?
He's gonna sell shares.
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Oh, snap.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
So now we've got basically angel investors trying to
Starting
fend
today,
them off from
anyone in
going
the cosmos can
public.
become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, The Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual
Very ambitious
flexibility doesn't
plan,
even come
I've
close
gotta
to
say.
an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the
I still don't fully understand how the economy of this place works, since it's a dreamscape.
and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Ah, so it's also an insurance policy.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information.
Back to the drawing board.
I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Very interesting, very interesting. Oh, going back to the Trailblazer.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this
Indeed.
information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor.
Thanks, Aventurine, you're a bro.
It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
I see.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives.
Right.
If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
You have a
There you are.
point.
Did you rest well?
There you are. Sure.
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
It feels like I had a really long dream. Where's Mom? Please continue the topic.
Ah, she went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew.
Of course she is.
She'll
She's playing
contact us
diplomat.
once her arrangements are ready.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Yep, because Sunday kind of, I think, killed him there at the end. What about Sunday? How did the guests react? What will happen? So.
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Sounds about right.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process.
That's a problem.
While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep.
Oh man, Siobhan!
They'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again.
How you doing?
Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello again?
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
Oh, you're running away again?
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere?
Nah, we got those.
Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Items obtained. La Mesa de Lathae. Lathae. Point of view switch. Trailblazer. We'll just toss a hat. Alright. Talk to Siobhan and prepare a drink. Optional, talk to the fellow crew members. Where's March? Hold on, I'll talk to you in a minute, Siobhan. I only saw Welt and Dan. Where's March? Aha! I knew she was around somewhere.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
Oh?
So I unwrapped it and
Oh, it's another freaking button.
with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. It sounds terrifying.
I love March's annoyed face. Did you push it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that?
Me?
By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
Okay.
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for all those buttons. Now let's go talk to the dudes. Alright, Daniel, what do you got?
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
Wait a minute. We've left Pom Pom unsupervised? Is that what you're telling me? What about the Express? What happened to you? Is the order incident, you know? Yeah.
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
But they weren't nameless, they had names. Such a dumb name.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were
Dang,
always
bro,
present.
you lived like an entire
The
freaking
journey
life.
seemed never ending.
I forgot you, like, are almost
Perhaps
immortal.
This could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Ah, okay.
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony.
Interesting.
And this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos...
True, knowing that the Order is still present in the Harmony.
Complicated.
Not fully consumed, simply absorbed.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
I thought I packed before coming here. Alright, let's talk to Welt.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
Yeah, just a little bit. What will happen to Sunday and Robin?
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him.
Yeah, but he's kind of a criminal.
However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Fair enough. When did the Order
Since
infiltrate?
the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster.
That's what the
That's
Stellarons
the claim
do.
the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Fair enough.
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family.
That's right, Jade showed up.
As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
I keep forgetting that we have a vested interest in how this all goes.
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Yeah, I could see how maybe you would remember Acheron if you went back home and saw your old friends, you know, considering you know someone who looks exactly like her.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
A happy note. That would be ideal. Alright, Siobhan, what do we got? Let's mix a
Ready to
drink.
mix your drink?
Hell yeah, let's do it. What happened to Gallagher? I feel like I know what the answer is, but I'm gonna ask.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher.
I guess so when you are a creation of the Enigmata.
Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Damn, you might know him better than you think. Alright, let's mix some drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
I talked to all three of them.
All right, as you wish.
I understand you're telling me that I can't do it
I have
again.
an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Let's go sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste.
Aftertaste.
Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Do you have a specific drink in mind, or do I just get to go select mini? Okay, mini wine glass. Click. Less ice. 2 dream jams. 1, 2, and a sweet milk cream. Pretty orange. Holy cow, 2, 4, and 4. All right, let's go. Select origami bird. We do like our origami birds here. Drowning sweetness. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. Its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. Click anywhere in the blank area to close. I'm going to enjoy the rotating camera views. Oh, it closed on me anyway.
Words always fall short.
Rude.
If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, There's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Dang, you're getting all emotional on me there, Saban. New message. Hey, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool at the stern. Awesome. What have you been up to, Miss Himiko? Gotta be faster than that, March. What do you mean it's a secret? What do you mean? Oh, Himiko, you. It's a wonderful life. Say goodbye to Shaban and prepare to board. I don't know, am I ready to say goodbye to Shaban yet? Okay. Everyone else is gone.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you.
I went with a sweet drink is the one I went with. Ah, hey, it's my drink.
Mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
I'm gonna keep it in my inventory until the end of
If you happen
time.
to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
He's actually in my team right now, so, you know, I'll do that. We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things
You're
to
the
take
one
care
who's
of.
been all heavy and poetic. What do you mean enough with the heavy stuff? This is your
Whether it's
fault.
the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys. And
So yeah,
embark
playable
towards our
Siobhan, 4-star win. When can we get our cool bartender chick? Switching to Jade's point of view.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent.
Ah, we're back to the
I didn't
Echo.
expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold.
Ooh, we're in a new bar
It's
though.
that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Phone call?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Who's they?
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Quit talking in code. I feel left out and
Now that
annoyed.
we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Despite
basically
its recent
Disney.
calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
It's Disney.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made
I'm still
it
trying to
across
figure
the
out
border
how their
since.
stones work, because, like, we're in the
Allowing you to see
dreamscape, but
all
they're like
desires
physical
that
objects, but
mainly dreams to gain
I try not to
bargaining chip
worry
in
about that too
negotiations.
much, but the whole in and out of
That's
reality
why I'm
thing's kind of
willing to
weird.
stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
But he's got an even
Looks
worse
like,
crippling gambling addiction
straight
now.
off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Who's the
Okay.
honored guest?
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Oh my god, it's Robin! Oh, would you look at that? Some basic treasure. Alright, so now we have Jade to play with for a little bit. So her basic attack is just Power Whip. Wacha. Can I go through this door? Oh, I can. Oh, this is the room where we were talking to old Odie. Well, I'll just grab that since I wandered the wrong way, and then we'll go talk to Robin. Oh, I'm gonna have to find more birds. Space whales. Are you enjoying while looking at the space whales, Miss Robin?
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar.
Yeah, I guess that
So
makes
I'm making
sense.
some preparations.
You are kind of like the
How
lead
about you?
songstress.
Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Probably not.
Unfortunately, I've never met him.
You've
I've only
never
heard a few
met him?
comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
What's that supposed to mean?
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally.
Well, you've got my vote. Robin for
I'm
next
looking forward to
president
your
of the Harmony.
performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
And she's gone. Where do I go now? I can go, you know what? No. Exploring is for later. Story, 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 story. Story, story. Alright, so we'll go back in here. We'll go walk under the stairs. We'll go talk to old Odie. It's kind of weird that you have this entire area and there's no one else in here. Start the second half of the negotiations. Kapow! Alright, there. I asserted my
Thank
dominance.
you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
Your tone is
I need
different.
to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the
No snap, now she's coming out
over
swinging.
the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan.
Here we go.
Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
I feel like the IPC controls the stock market
You
anyway.
can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed.
Indeed.
You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
Yeah, he might be a merchant, but taking on the IPC in a trade war seems like the
Even from
wrong
Pierpoint,
move.
as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more?
Oh, they'll 100% want more.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent.
To some
You're a
extent.
smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract
Oh
more
snap!
customers.
They got slot machines on the upper
I
floors.
understand your concern, and I have a solution for that too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer.
But
However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order.
uh-huh.
The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
Right.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system.
And then, once they have all the money in the
All
world,
planetary
they
developments
can
will be
fund the
recorded in
wall.
accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credits.
It all comes down to they need to construct additional pylons.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Well, yes. They would
Our
literally control
intention
the
is
money.
to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Oh, snap.
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
We're not friends with the Order. They're a business
Tell me your
rival.
solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
What does that mean? Oh, hi, it's Miss Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares.
That's quite a bit. 30%'s a lot.
Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
5% and a
While
director.
this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise.
But there's a condition.
The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Yeah, sure, I'll agree. But if y'all screw this up, we're gonna have trouble, you hear me? These doors take so long to open. Go back to the hotel room and talk to Topaz. You know, this is a terrible hotel room. That's like the main entrance. Why would you want to be in this room? That's like right there. Ooh, a dream ticker. I'll get to that later.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
Oh, they'll
They will
fall in
soon
line.
realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
Yeah, you already did your part.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. fantastic ship. Now that my business
What do you mean
is
your
done,
own little hobby? What are you
it's
up
time for me
to?
to indulge in my own little hobby.
Is it gambling? Are you gonna go hit the slots?
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Lana Jade.
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
One question.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
Yeah, where'd you? What's all?
I didn't
What is the
find
bitter?
the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony.
That's
In
not.
I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about.
That doesn't narrow it down.
The
I don't know
seeds
who
of
you're talking
opportunity
about.
Are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root.
It's not time, Oreo.
And then
No.
after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh gosh, who's your final guest? I've already invited Miss Himiko. Alright, we get an aerial shot. We're panning over the crowd. Who is it? Okay, there's the rest of the express crew over there in the corner. I'm gonna open that box as soon as I get control. Oh my god, it's Firefly!
Sneaking in was way easier than
Oh,
I
you
thought.
snuck in.
The
Okay.
family security is as lax as ever.
Hang on, you snuck onto, like, the ship?
This is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious.
You snuck onto the luxury
Pawn
ship?
shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the
Oh my
ship?
god.
I'll
Jade's
find out for
pawn
myself
shop.
if the rumors are true or not.
Hooray! These guys are still shivering in the pond. It's still really loud. It's a loud pool. Hold on. I hear a bird. Where you at? I'll explore later. There's a bird somewhere around there. Yeah, shivering. That's what they're doing. Wait a minute. I don't need to go through the elevator. Now see that one. Can I reach that from here? I just take a step back.
Yeah.
Hit it! There we go. Jeez. These invisible walls. It's my mount. It keeps me airborne. New spot to oversee things. Okay, goodbye, bird. Okay. How do I get... Aha! Here's how I get in. Space anchor activated.
Is that her?
Oh, running around,
Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is
running
here too.
around as me confused me as I turned into me and then saw me running away.
Nothing suspicious.
Let's go talk to Miss Robin.
By the way, there's one more thing.
One more thing.
Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony.
Why is it gold text?
Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
What's the special present? Is it more sparkle buttons?
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes.
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers special services there.
Special
I've marked
services.
the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Got it. So Firefly's running around enjoying vacation now that she's almost done with her script. And Silverwolf is off to go screw with the Genius Society. Again. She really has no other pastimes, does she? Alright, where's this pawn shop? The pawn shop is in the room? Optional, find the Trailblazer. Oh yeah, no, we're doing that. Where the heck's, where's TB? Alright, we're gonna go everywhere but that room. That's a new mission. Everywhere on the ship. Optional, find Trailblazer. Actually, we saw them run this way, so are they upstairs, maybe? Aha!
If I win, your chest is mine.
That sounds like me.
With you.
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever.
Go say hi.
Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade
What?
first.
But why? Going my way. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back for that chest later. Right now, Trailblazer's trying to win it. I will pop every balloon. How the heck would I get to that bird balloon over there? Alright, let's go to the pawn shop. You want to go to a pawn shop that grants wishes.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
That's a good question.
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right.
I have a cool mech. Cool mech suit.
Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
You didn't even ask what I had.
A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Aw, now she's
That's quite
sad.
a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand.
Oh?
Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money-lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Well, she is. Also,
Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
I are Trailblazer
Do
and
as she says
Dan
and see what
surrounded
happens.
by balloons. Oh, it's a bit drafty in here. Which one should I pop?
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don Hung and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
The game is just gonna keep telling me that I can't talk to the Trailblazer. You can bet your buns I'm gonna try and figure out what shenanigans I'm up to every single chance I get, though. Also, I want to pop all those balloons, like, really bad. Like, really badly. So I'm gonna take my anger out on these balloons. Claudia and Lewis. Okay. Stacy.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Why?
A big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Stacy versus Arrogant Gambler, round 1. Okay, so it's time to play Bejeweled. Origami Bird Clash is a match 3 battling game. Certain number of moves, combat power. Reduced to 0 HP, you win. Alright. Kapow. Alright, clear fruits to increase combat power. Each cycle is a number of remaining... Meh. Alright, cool. Meh. Blah, 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 blah. We'll go with that one. Yeah, we'll drop that and do that. Turn ends. Hey, stop it. No, the birds are fighting! Well, I won. Fruits eliminated, 21. Ability charged, 0. Bombs used? I'm guessing that's later.
I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
You're betting on match 3.
Anna Jade has truly blessed me.
Hey.
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
You won 1 game, my lady. Okay. That's, not what I'd call a, dream come true. Also, hold on. Oh, listen. I was like, I saw a pop-up. I could listen to random people. Let's go. Do. Alright, so that lady's crazy. Yeah. Oh, there's more people in here now. Alright, Dell.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
What is it?
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom.
Yeah, that's a good question. How did you find out?
How did you find out, Dell?
So...
I've stalked you for a long time.
Will you go out with me?
I will. Really? I mean, really?
Don't faint from excitement, kiddo.
I've never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me
Wow,
realize you were
so
actually paying
shallow.
attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes.
Bro, these are red flags. Run away.
Wonderful.
Run away, my dude.
My wish has actually come true.
She's crazy.
So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Don't do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Dell. Also, sir,
just like the
do you mind if
golden
I have some of those cake rolls? Alright, so we go to the other side of this. Whoop.
Hey, did you see that?
Curious woman.
Green-haired one outside. Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Gray-haired one? Lunatic?
Her?
What? I mean, to be fair, given the option to climb the bird, I would climb the bird. Do I talk to Walker? No, of course not.
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
No, it is. It's the best time.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
This game is just not gonna let me have the two of them talk to each other.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him.
I've got him.
He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy.
Oh, we got some sort of private eye.
I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find them? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here.
Never thought of it.
Hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Done found him. Tears of an Intellitron. I didn't know robots could cry.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
Sort of. Sort of.
I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean?
She seems to be some sort of information broker. Like all of their wishes seem to have something to do with like knowing something. Yeah, as for pawn, they sold their souls to the devil. It's the vibe I'm getting, you know, quite literally make a deal with the devil.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
It is indeed true.
I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange.
They were really
But
shallow
I'm
dreams.
not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Really?
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape.
Yep, saw that one coming.
He can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back.
So
from
when she says pawn, she means
that
suckers.
depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling.
Yeah, won't
Then there's
happen.
Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships.
How does that even work?
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
What did you
She will
do?
accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me.
Okay.
He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Oh.
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the
Yeah,
end,
you get a bunch of
I
suckers
get what I
indebted to
desire
you.
from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid.
Right.
However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Just a little bit.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence.
Uh-huh.
Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question.
A question.
You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Yeah, what's with the risk versus reward?
You and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long.
Who's the kid with the gun?
Each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
Real quick, I'm gonna take a nice little screenshot here. just because that's a fun little image.
So, Diamond made us a promise. To divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces, and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is
The
fragile,
diamond is
yet
very
behind
shiny and
unyielding like
bright.
the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
Oh, a full-on war among the eons, huh? I didn't know you were preparing for war.
I understand. Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Poor Firefly. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
That poor guy.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected.
I'm still mad I missed all of the hijinks.
The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look.
It's also nice to know that canonically we
This
are an
airship has
absolute
quite a few
gremlin.
treasures, a bountiful harvest.
I'm a Robbit blind. Also, how many birds are there? All across Dreamville. Shopkeeper Leaf's invitation? How is it? Yes, indeed. Don't be annoying. Stop talking like me. Spend many glittering stones. Look at all the twigs and the stones. Since you've appeared before me, it means we were fated to meet each other. Of course, allow me to refuse. Surely you're not asking me to. You figured it out before I said it. Yep. Sure. I brought little birds here on vacation, and of course they're hiding. The obedient ones stayed here, the others disappeared. Okay. Tell them to find me at the ship's bow. Alright, but only because you, optional chat with the guests. Oh, of course I'm gonna... It's Boot Hill! Back then, we were both ambitious. Poet, I just want to collect this. Wait, hang on, collect. Oh my gosh, it's Boot Hill!
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I...
You! Why aren't you here?
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Hey Boot Hill, how's it going?
Look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
That's me.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
What you guys whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer.
The family's gonna thank us.
I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
Yeah, why can't you? Why are you a hologram? You sure left in a hurry.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this.
I'd say so.
While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Right. Thanks for the help, cowboy.
No problem. And punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it
Yeah,
out.
aren't there supposed to be more of you?
Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will you?
As long as they're as cool as you. What you guys talking about?
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
Really?
Well, the feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But
Oh, okay, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Spicy. Alright, well, you guys have fun.
I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun.
I'll have fun.
If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
A few rounds of what? Can I talk to him again?
It's time to let down our hair and enjoy ourselves on days like this. I hope you can enjoy yourself to the fullest, oh great hero of Penacony.
Alright. I guess that's all he had to say. Optional chat with the guests. 5? Alright. Hey Ratio, I see you're still here.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much.
I'd like to remind you, you watched me fight a pseudo emanator alone with a baseball bat for almost a minute.
This individual is my responsibility during the trip. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well.
Babysitter.
The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
Right. Thought you were gonna tell me to get my act together.
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher.
I'm
and
the
he,
teacher.
Along with you and every other individual, is the student.
Yep, that's Ratio.
From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you call an ideal student. Yet,
He's
also
dumb.
not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
Philosophical zombies. Okay.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning.
Nope.
The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to
I'm calling
enhance
BS. You made that up. You don't actually know all of that info down to the dot like that. I hope you have fun.
Then you'll excuse me.
Yeah. Go put on your silly face mask. I wonder, are there people up here to talk to? Nope, there's a treasure chest. Yeah, a treasure chest. I'll deal with the bird in a little bit. Okay, there's the piano. Alright. So I've not missed anybody here at the front part of the luxury yacht. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, next we have Topaz to go talk to. But is there anyone up here, Space Anchor? I'm
lost.
Okay, she's lost. Aha! Find a seat and wait for the opening. I'm guessing that's my seat over there, so I won't go that way just yet. That feels like... Yeah, that feels like the main place, whereas this is a sub-objective. Tweet, tweet, to tweet, to tweet.
Is that all?
Okay, use the telescope. Look to the right. Uh-huh. Whistle. Whistle. Aha! So that's how I find him. Are you calling for me? Stay safe while you're flying. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Okay, goodbye. Invisible cities. Well, we're off to go talk to Miss Topaz. Space anchor activated. There's nobody up, so I have to go down. Bum bum. Miss Topaz. Aw, I can't talk to Numby?
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are you?
I'm doing alright. What about you, Numby? Life is wonderful, dead tired. I'm in the mood for a job change.
So direct. Aren't you afraid I might take you seriously?
If you know me, you would know I'm not serious.
Thinking about it though, the lives of the Nameless are so excessively exciting. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop.
Yeah, we try.
If one day you're tired and looking for a change in work environment, or you want a desk job, just contact me.
Yeah, I hear working conditions at the IPC are a bit rough,
Look
though.
how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Yeah, but see, you never have time off. I want to ask you a question. Are you also able to transform?
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual.
Ah.
Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 stone hearts' cornerstone.
Read your thoughts, grasp your desires.
Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful.
That's just a flat-out
Now
warning
that I
about
think about
Jade.
It was good that Branya got there when she didn't, Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Chat with the guests. Sure, let's talk to this lady. After I steal the treasure chest and pop her balloon.
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to the Bonnet Jade Exchange.
Hey, you have nothing to offer me. I already stole the treasure chest. My name is Sunday, March 7th.
What a unique name.
Could have been. Could have lied.
What do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Make Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Revive Machiavelli. You know what? Sure.
Oh, this is your wish.
Can you do it? She doesn't have a sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then,
Let's discuss the cost.
You say that like... No way, this is the end game?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
It's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Hopefully there's a scissor on the express.
May fate bring us together again, Miss Trailblazer.
She's trying to imply that if I cause extreme harm to Pom Pom. Optional chat with guests. Okay, I guess we'll go this way and see if we can't find the last main banquet hall. Or do we go to the poop deck? This was obviously the wrong way. Oh my god, it's Argenti. Why do you not have a voice? Alright, whatever. Sincere regards to you, dear friend. Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle. True mark of knightly grace. I've heard your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret, you've undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. Omen of evil? Weren't you there? Yeah, where were you? It was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection, yet I wish Drilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. Omen of evil? If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither beast nor human. Though Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with beauty, his actions were no different than the omen of evil, a lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness, truly a matter of deep regret. I hope you have fun at the festival. And may beauty always be with you. Well, it's a real shame that everyone else was voiced, and his voice is still gone. We do like Argenti around these parts. I'm gonna steal that. It's mine now. Aha! I heard a bird. Boop. Take that. Most magical stall. Pieces from my precious collections. Ooh. If you're not looking to buy, don't bother. I wanna buy it. You gotta show me it. Feathers for sale. You forgot the tail feathers? Well, that's just disappointing. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go sit over here.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Break time.
Hi, we meet again.
Gosh! What do you mean, who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook me for someone else?
I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right?
Did you hit your head?
Before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
Well, of course. You talk with Firefly, stopping in your tracks when more come into view.
Murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation.
Honestly, I'm exhausted from the vacation. I need a vacation.
All those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure if we'll be able to depart smoothly.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze.
Uh-huh.
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
No wonder you were investigating the Watchmaker. Looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards.
Well, that's nice.
Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her.
That's kind of in the name.
Price, but
don't take the deal. The IPC people may have ulterior motives.
I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate.
You gonna go fight your fate?
Actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family.
Oh, the whole lying to me thing?
Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
How are you so, like, innocent and adorable despite being, you know, a hardened soldier? Destroyer of countless insectoids. You've already apologized.
So, I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I bet it's me. They're mad at
I
me.
can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony.
I'm the one who's been an absolute criminal.
The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
I feel like you're running away for no reason. They're gonna be mad at me.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine.
Please tell me they come over and it's me that they're
I'll send
after.
a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
Aw. I really wanted it to be I caused enough trouble on the boat that they were after me instead.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time.
Am I not gonna sit down in this chair?
Let's keep walking.
Alright, fine, I'll walk around, find a seat. Is there anything else I should know about?
So this is the legend.
We're in the dreamscape. Why are these people sleeping? Why are you burying your head? Okay, well, I'm glad I could save you from yourself. Okay. You know what? I think that's an option in case I didn't already talk to everyone. But I've already talked to all 5 people there was to talk to. Can I go down here? Oh, I can go down here? What?
Is that all?
That's all. Also, let's, that's a big bird. Oh, no, he's not kind-hearted. Stay away from the edge. I just wanted to see you. Aw. Thanks for understanding. I'm off to patrol other areas. Goodbye. Yeah, why is there no, safety rails? I see. I'm gonna have to get creative here. Gallagher, I require the Natasha. Fire. Balloons towards tomorrow. Thank you, Natasha. Your service has been noted. We will go back to break team. You know what? No, we'll do the tick-tock clocks. Investigate. This is your exclusive parking spot. Your ownership is permanent at 0 extra charges. You can park your car here. I'm going to park my luxury speedster cab. Cab's my home dog. Need for speed. Okay. Yep, that's my cab. He gets to be parked here. Something dangling from the ceiling. Oh. Aha! They give you a little warning. Okay. Hi! Special exercise, the horizontal topsy-turvy. Don't you get dizzy doing that? It's a bit hard at first. Okay. Beak exercise. Okay. Goodbye, bird. And now, yeah, we'll go ahead and start this. Let's get started.
Let's take a seat here.
Yes.
Everything is set up. Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
Yeah, let's rest. It's me, Firefly. I got it all handled, don't worry. I didn't do anything rash, I've hidden away. It's a pity you won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. I'll record it for you.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Opening ceremony. Sometime later.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin! Hey, over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Marry me!
Welcome to the family! I'm your biggest fan, Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber
Where's the
Era,
rest of the crew?
the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
What were you gonna say? I feel like you were gonna say something else.
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, the celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions,
I can't believe they have this food set out. No one's sitting there eating.
just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar.
Hooray!
And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Char-Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Yeah.
In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Only by trailblazing can we spread more harmony.
Nice of her. She's talking about us.
Well, yeah. We haven't even been mentioned yet. Our trailblazing spirit is unparalleled. The Express crew would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for you. I'm teasing her.
Obviously. Wait, why does that seem so ominous?
Because I'm making fun of you, March.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony.
I feel like you're not on script right now, Robin.
With unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
Nah, it's gonna be small.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept.
That explains the exclusive parking.
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Where'd you get the authority to transfer the luxury yacht to us, though?
I propose a toast.
I mean, I'll accept it.
To the Trailblaze. To the future of Penacony and the universe. And to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
Oh, Sparkle, you!
So many bombs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
She marked 5 spots. What do you mean I gotta find 5 people? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Keep reporting about the bomb. That masked fool. Where to view fireworks has joined the chat. Miss Sparkle will explain personally. How did you get into the group? Come through the internet and try and catch me. Anyway, down to business. Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated? Why is the bomb active? It goes to our brave hounds. They gathered all the... Scroll. I'll scroll in a moment. What the fridge is wrong with you? Do not be crass, my silver cowboy. Alright, so... goes to our brave hounds. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them one by one. certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through a whopping 100,000 buttons. She spent a whole 48 system hours on. Why did you have to hit every button? Oh, I get it, because it was rigged so that everyone would push the buttons and then it didn't happen. So, meaning that she rigged it so that all the buttons had to be pressed, and then went and had to push all of them herself. She's both brilliant but also a dumbass at the same time. Don't be crass. I'm just gonna use ... Your appreciation is received. Of course, it's still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. Don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help her bear this burden. Anyway, the bomb placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. How many? We'll deal with it together. Don't make any commotion to cause panic. Family members to prep for evac. Rely on you to find the bombs. Blessings of order are now lost. This could be a problem. The beauty is duty bound. Aren't you gone, adventuring? Want to bet who will survive this? Oh my gosh.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
What was the plan? Use the function button to check the treasure map. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. So one's at the bow of the ship. Okay, so they're not actually here at the bow of the ship. Are they down here, maybe? This is the pointy part of the ship. Yeah, so up here, pointy part. Neutron bombs. Where are the rest of them? Take a few strolls around the ship. Yeah, so I figured it would have been at the point of the ship, you know, where I'm at, but I haven't seen anything here. So maybe it is back up top. Cat, you better stop playing with that power cable. I do appreciate it playing Sparkle's trailer theme song in the background while I'm running around. Alright, hang on a second. Cat, stop it. No. No. Alright. Yeah, I don't see any of the Sparkle puppets around here. So, yeah, kind of confused. R. Oh, you know what? This, that's the, I'm here. This is the back of the ship, so that, I'm in the wrong spot. So this should be, there's a Sparkle puppet here. Alright, now that I'm oriented properly. Constable doll.
I'm the constable around these parts, and right now I'm posing as a bomb.
Right. Bombs are playable characters now? You're not good at character design, are you? Great gray-haired little one. So, am I great or little?
I'm about to explode, and that's all you're concerned about?
Yes.
All right, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, I'll count down from 5 and then explode.
Right. 5, 4. Where's 3?
Really that important? I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising, shocking, horrifying? No? Really?
Fine.
That's too bad then. You really ought to learn to this girl over.
Falls silent. You open it up, more like tear it apart. And even though it sounds cruel, it uncovered true nature. It's a toy with a remote speaker. Okay. First one down. There's progress with the bomb situation. Good news, bad news. You're in here too? What are you doing in the group chat? Anyway, sure, give me both. I've found 131 bombs that aren't real. Process of elimination is a solving tactic. Alright, that's the end of that.
At least I made some progress.
Alright. One bomb. Next bomb is going to be around the side. Should be able to just cut through here. Bum 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 bum. Luckily they beep. This Firmer doll is a Sparkle lookalike. Compilation of Sparkle vocabulary in modern and contemporary times, the term firmer was first coined. Firmer doll translates to fluffy doll. It may sound peculiar, but its Sparkle origin makes a lot of sense. I'll have to go back and reread that text that I missed. We'll do this. The Firmer doll is staring at you. Can I dismantle your bomb? Oh, I could stare back. Continues to stare. The eyes never blink. Honestly, if they did, it would be unsettling. It's just an ordinary plush toy. Can you expect it to utter a word? I'm gonna keep staring at it. If you don't speak, your silence is consent. It has no suspicious features at all. It exudes from it an aura befitting a Firmer doll, not an imaginary neutron bomb. Which means there's no need to bother it anymore. It makes both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. Best to put an end to the farce. Daggum wubbaboo, I give up. What's wrong? I found 217 talking dolls. Ha 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 ha. That's after I got help from the hounds and the man with the plaster head. Who knows when we find them all if we look for them ourselves. Knowing the fool's habits, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Beauty will guide us. Alright, so let's double check. So that was that one. There's one inside. Boop. Detective doll. I like the little moving wiggle.
I'm more than happy to help, but unfortunately, I'm too occupied with the
Unsolved cases.
You'll have to wait your turn.
Alright, fine. I need your help finding a bomb.
It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives.
Dr. Boom?
I need your help, Chris. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the killer.
Dr. Boom's the killer.
The first case is the Soul Glad Factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results show it's a red herring.
It's a red herring.
Is the Blue Hour auction robbery.
Yep.
A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind
A large hammer, a doll,
half-dead red herring at the scene.
half-dead red herring.
Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that would be the key to exposing Dr. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding?
The hammer, the doll, the red herring, the bomb. It's you. You were it both.
Dancer! You're good at gray hair. Your mind is pretty sharp. Seeing as you put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a prank I've craftily set up. Hurry, time's running out. You better find that real bomb quickly.
Sparkle's voice faded, leave behind the doll's body buzzing with white noise. Pitiful doll was transformed into a megaphone. Alright. How we doing? Saddening news. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I have found 145 adorable dolls. They were, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what, please be patient. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade Adrillia with sincere conviction, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Argenti's right. Don't let your guard down. Alright, so that was those three. Now I need to continue and get into the big main room. it should be through this way. I do like how as people are finding things, that it's keeping track of the number here. Director. Oh, okay.
If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading lady of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts.
You directed the whole farce.
Plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
Right now, I just want to defuse the bomb and advance the plot. You're the one who made Sunday a villain? What about the action scene where Acheron had to escape the family? What happened to Robin's journey of uncovering the truth? You have too many storyline transitions. Yeah, what about the action scene?
Robin, who's that?
What do you mean, who's that?
Done asking questions, and I'm done answering.
And I'm done answering.
I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this whole time listening, rattling on, after which we will part ways.
After which we will part ways.
I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with the beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up and look for Dr. Edward.
I've actually already done that quest. Thank you for asking, though. It blows affectionately at you, blowing a kiss before going away, vanishing into the depths of the cabin. Why can that one move? Alright, wrapping up. We found 329 dolls, no bombs. Even you guys can't do anything about it. Holy forking shirt balls. This is gonna be a killer. Don't give up. We're close to 999. We're also about done. I see a book. 826. There's still one bomb left. Is it up or is it in here? I feel like it's gonna be up. It is, it's up here. You know what? I see you. I'll get to you. Captain's orders, hard to port, full speed ahead. All hands on deck. Do you even know who the captain is? I've dreamed of being a captain. Alright, I feel my cheeks burning. I'm gonna bury my head in my wings. Can I go in there? No, it won't let me. Anyway, last bomb. Let's go.
Hello, I'm a bomb.
Fool doll.
There's still some time before I explode, so you can take a look around first.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll go take a look around then.
That's no problem, of course. But if you don't want to go too far, I can also play a soothing tune for you in case you get bored.
Oh, you can play a soothing tune?
Playing Never Give Up, Never Surrender by the trending superstar
Astrictly.
Oh, hang on. Penacony's family have not purchased the rights to this song. We can't play it here. How about this? I'll recite it for you. Next up, please enjoy a recital of Never Give Up, Never Surrender. Oh, aha! If you ask me how I feel about you, don't tell me that you pretend not to see. They will never give you up, never make you sad. They will never give you up, never make you cry. They will never say goodbye to you, never tell lies to hurt you. Praise, aha!
Very nice. After the almost tearful exclamation of praise aha come to pass, all that's left in the doll's mouth and lingering echoes of an irritating cassette tape. Turns out it's not a bomb, but a vintage tape recorder. Very nice. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Good news, we found the remaining 172, but they're also just dolls. She pulling a fast one? Long time no see, everyone. Miss Sparkle is delighted. Everyone's busying themselves over her. So she's had me deliver a message. I knew it. You've grown some brain cells, Miss Sparkle's pleased. Super important, listen up. There are actually 1,000 dolls. To reward everyone's efforts, decided to be magnanimous, she'll give you the coordinates of the final doll. The time is everyone's far exceeds 10 minutes, but try to hurry up, eh? Slowpokes. Okay, I need you to... I want to scroll back and read this. Don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll teach her a lesson she won't forget. Alright, let's scroll back. They're so fast with text spam. 1,000 dolls. Reward everyone's efforts. Decided to be magnanimous. She'll give you the coordinates, the final doll, with the bomb to everyone. Time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to hurry up. Something major's going down if you're slowpokes. Robin, I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection of Penny has been rendered useless, do you? World-saving heroes. And now she has a lighter. Okay.
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
I hope I make it too. Where's it at? Find the 1000th bomb. Charge. These doors are so slow. The music has stopped. This isn't the right sheriff doll.
To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly. Honestly, my dear Miss Gray.
Are there more of these around?
Susan's bedroom.
What have I seen through?
Your acting prowess is almost on par with Miss Sparkle, but you still can't fool me.
Oh, I can't?
I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. The scoundrel who wants to become mayor of Sparkle City. Blazin' Bro!
That's me, Blazin' Bro. Sheriff doll?
I cannot idly stand by and do nothing. And now, only this imaginary neutron bomb can completely cleanse Sparkle City of your ilk. If you wish to defeat me, you'll have to face up against the great Sparkle's dogs. They're my fiercely loyal companions, and you'll never defeat them.
Bring it on, I can fight some dogs.
The mood is ready. Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
There's more to life, eternal.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
In the mood for another beating?
Could kill him. Or I can do this.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Forgot how loud the combat is. Very nice. What's with the death sounds?
Despicable underling of Blazin' Bro. You'll never get away with this. Because I'm just an adorable doll. Not some imaginary neutron bomb.
The sheriff doll lets out a long sigh and with its exquisite acting feigns death. Unfortunately, the imaginary neutron bomb is not here, it's best to look elsewhere. That was 100% worth it. Now I'm curious, are there like other ones like around? A drawer? Collect? I don't see any sparkle bombs in here. Are there any sparkle bombs in this other? Is that a Heliobus? Mimi the Imp doll.
Thought I'd see you here. I'm currently on this luxury cruise ship enjoying Penacony's consumer-friendly sugar-coated cannonballs. What about you? Are you just seeing the sights?
Yeah. Have we? You remind me of an old acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I'm not even human.
You sure?
I'm a Heliobus, originally from the Waffle Spatial Garden. I'm passionate about researching Xianzhou's subcultures, but I've slowly come to realize that Xianzhou...
The music is like really loud.
I forgot what happened. But anyway, I ended up in Penacony. I wanted to study a subculture that is completely different from the Xianzhous. And really been an eye-opening experience. That is, if I had eyes.
How tragic.
I've come to realize the people here don't treat subcultures as actual culture. They call them
Memes?
Yes, meme. That's it. They even have forums. I'm good friends with a meme with sharp teeth and claws. It's very interested in the Xianzhou videohara culture. I gave it a Xianzhou name, and it was delighted.
Are you gonna make me fight something else?
Speaking of which, I should go and look for it. Mimi the monster has an explosive temper, and it's never been very patient. I hope you can find the real sugar-coated cannonball, bomb. Bye-bye.
Those like 2 entire false bombs that I could talk to.
No danger detected. Never let your guard down.
Okay. Well, those were some interesting conversations. I didn't check to see what floor I went to. I feel like we're going back to the front where the pool is. Oh, hey. Yep. Alright, the poop deck. Not the VIP room, back to the poop deck. Firefly!
Is that a firefly?
It is. Calm down, nothing's happening. Firefly.
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here!
True bomb doll. Sparkle, eat my bed. I could do that. I feel like Firefly might get mad.
Don't come close! This bomb is very dangerous. And I'm the real Firefly.
Tell me something only Firefly would know.
Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force.
Of course, not only...
Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Of course. We'll just have to find the person, don't panic, there's still many people on their way. Mommy, I don't want to die. We'll just have to find Sparkle.
It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly.
There's more people on the way.
You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation.
Well, actually, I don't know.
The
See,
Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but
Welt can make mini black holes. Warning, a memetic virus has been planted into this bomb. Memetic life forms, Memo Keepers, especially Black Swan, are advised to stay clear. Otherwise, they face a chance of turning into a banana. Banana. P.S. She means business. P.S. It's true. Try if you dare.
I don't know what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end.
Again, Welt. First off, Himiko's really smart. Second off, Welt can make little black holes. We can just stuff the bomb in there. Problem solved.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams.
No, don't do it.
This moment heralds the 3rd time.
Now's not the time for plot twists. What?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't.
Like?
As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the radiant feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
But what about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible.
Speaking of Acheron, where is she?
Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
That was a nice little wrap up there.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Ship of Fools. See, now I can talk to all of those, but first...
A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those three people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting in the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
A toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina, Jay, and Estella. We raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too?
Maybe the Gallagher was
Either
only
way,
13.
He's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound. To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
I know this is a solemn moment, but the balloons are asking for it. And now, it's time for the final
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
It's a good question.
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock, the advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams, Nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as Nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Yeah.
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past. Yeah, maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right? Because because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Yeah, funny man.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Excuse me. Optional say goodbye to Acheron? I think not. This is very not optional. I'm very much going to go talk to her. I've talked to everybody else.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast, and given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if it wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I've seen someone like you.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
Red text, but some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
Perhaps a sentimental attachment.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a screenshot here.
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
Turn to the Astral Express. Pom Pom is sad.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Shut up, you wet rag, you.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
What happened?
Oh, hey, you're finally back. We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom Pom so sad before.
When was the last time you told Pom Pom about dead old friends?
Conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad. Pom Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel.
I thought it's powered by the path of the Trailblaze.
Just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay.
Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
Thank you, Miss Himiko.
But
Let's go, March.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out.
I can't talk to Pom Pom. Pom Pom needs a hug. Hi, Puffball. How you doing? Still good? How are you doing, Pom Pom? Good piggy. He's not a pig. Return to your coin. Puffball charge. Best friends forever. Okay. Alright, we'll talk more later, Puffball.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them.
Yeah.
Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Well, it's none of us four, so...
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question.
Wait, what?
Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us.
Do we need to talk about this possible fuel issue?
From typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
That sounds like a problem.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least you'll be an adorable ice cube.
When you put it like that, doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The two nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melostanin. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Who's there?
Everyone, we meet again.
Who let you onto the train?
You! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
That's rude, though. I knew we were missing someone. What are you doing here?
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition...
How was this one
recharge
not a
its
special
engine,
one?
have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivilli never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivilli has never been to? Is that possible?
It's a good question.
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists.
Ooh, might not even be real.
A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
Okay.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Yeah.
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me, just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow,
Don't do
would
it.
you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before.
Oh.
Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Stranger in a faraway land. Interlude. Visitor verification. Boot Hill is now a visitor to the Express. Visitor verification. Robin is now a visitor to the Express. Visitor verification. Sparkle is now a visitor to the Express. Visitor verification. Black Swan is now a visitor to the Express. Visitor verification. Argenti is a visitor to the Express. Items obtained. Now Voyager, had I not seen the sun. Tell me, O Muse. Message doll. This message doll. I've unlocked so many things. Messages, missions achieved. Missions, Origami Bird, Divergent Universe. That's probably where I'll end up going next, but we'll worry about that in a moment. It's a Wonderful Life. Craft the special drink. As Firefly, run to the Express crew on the Feldspar. Successfully resolve the bomb threat and watch the grand fireworks. To Amphorius, the Eternal Land. And then over here we have Need for Speed, park your car. I did, I parked my car. Use the telescope. I used the telescope. And of course, break the special boss stone balloon at the Radiant Feldspar. Alright. Well, I've got a bunch of other things to go clean up, but this now concludes the Penacony 2.3 storyline, so I'm going to go ahead and wind down the stream for the day. Alright, and with that, we'll go ahead and end it here.